see these two square off, have a Corrin off. I say that and I think of like a Corrin battle where people would just make Corrin and the best Corrin wins.
No, man, that sounds like a delicious competition. Well, anyways, JaySon versus ZekEsports Cosmic Cosmos.
Is that a new sponsor?
I guess so. He used to go by Flow. I don't know if it's just like a joke now or what the deal is. Either way.
I'm not really sure how this matchup goes. Fox against Corrin. I know one red up smash with a counter could be the end of end of Fox.
Well, one thing for sure is I think that Fox excels a lot whenever he gets in, and what Corrin possesses is great tools to kind of space you out and keep you at bay. So it could be a really big struggle for JaySon whenever he initially wants to make his approaches. As we're seeing right now, 56%, with Cosmic Cosmos only taking 12%. He's done a great job of kind of keeping JaySon at bay, using these long hitboxes to ensure that JaySon can't find the approach that he's looking for. But JaySon finally able to get in, but not the best utilization. He's not able to really make up all that much. So I can see this being, in theory, kind of tough for Fox, especially in the early game.
I mean, I also want to say something. The movement out of Cosmic Cosmos is amazing, and it's just fun to watch. Like the way he controls this character is just out of this world.
Right.
Like completely at the beginning of the game, dominating JaySon, unable to get back to the stage. JaySon stuck and is hit with a flurry of smash attacks. Now stuck into the ground, kicked off the stage. The first stock will be in Cosmic Cosmos' favor. However, JaySon slowly getting himself back into the game, 100% on Corrin, and this is definitely a percent that Fox excels at getting kills. But what I'm scared of is that counter coming out.
That's right. If I'm JaySon, in my eyes, I have to realize that Corrin has long hitboxes, but the downside of that is that they are long hitboxes. A lot of the times, especially with the aerials and whatnot, it could be a bit of a commitment. So for JaySon, he should utilize Fox's quick speed, bait out Cosmic Cosmos into doing a preemptive option, and then punish really hard with Fox's options.
I agree. Getting the dash attack into the up smash. That was a great patience and great read off that air dodge.
Like we said, it all comes down to just waiting a second, letting your opponent go ahead and hang themselves. And JaySon getting that stock going to be very huge for him as we go just into that 4-minute remaining mark. Up tilt's coming out from JaySon. Nice damage as well. And he understands just how to deal with this side B option. It hasn't really been sticking him. The only issue with it is that you'll notice that even though Cosmic Cosmos isn't always getting a lot of damage, more often than not, he gets a good amount of stage control with it by consistently forcing JaySon back.
Yeah. We're finally getting the stick right there. Unable to convert out of it, however. JaySon doing a great job of pressuring Cosmic Cosmos' shield.
Now JaySon finds himself off stage. Really scary position to be in against a character who's able to just cover so much of your, back on stage options. Even there, as JaySon was trying to fall down, he ends up meeting the smash attack that's waiting from Cosmic Cosmos. Cosmic Cosmos coming in with that dare.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Oh, very nearly the stock, but JaySon able to get that Firefox in time. Still has a lot of ground to make up.
Is that gonna? Oh, I thought that was gonna be the up smash.
Not a high enough percent, but there's the up smash coming out.
Great DI from Cosmos, however.
Both players really trying to be patient, but Fox's lightweight coming into play there. That reverse hit of that kick after that joust proves to be the end of JaySon's first game.
So both stocks finally turned their battles. Whoa! But that.
Zan's dying.
I'm seriously dying. Like the entirety of that last match, I was like coughing off to the side. I think it'll be good, or at least for this last one. But that both stocks were actually taken by that side B, so that's exactly what JaySon needs to watch out for, and he's going to need to respect Cosmic Cosmos whenever that move comes out from now on. Because that's what he needs.
I think that overall he's done a good job of dealing with it. We haven't seen it stick on JaySon nearly as many times as we saw some other players.
Yeah.
A big part of with JaySon, it feels, was his airborne approaches got stuffed out a lot. thanks to Corrin's really long hitboxes coming from, I think, the near the fair.
That
But
gonna kill? Okay, that killed. Oh my gosh.
That would have been gnarly. Like we said, Corrin having an incredibly strong counter, and one that launches you airborne as well. So especially whenever you see Cosmic Cosmos in the air like that, JaySon tries to challenge like he normally would, it could certainly mean his demise.
That was a great read on the positioning. Wow, just kind of fell right on that.
I think a big part of that was Cosmic Cosmos thought he had conditioned JaySon to not come up so quickly with an aerial, thinking that the counter might have conditioned him against that. But JaySon doesn't really be affected, but he is certainly affected by that F smash.
Wow, that range, and I think it was right within tipper range too. JaySon's gonna need to watch out for that off the ledge. Probably try to recover lower.
And so good from JaySon, coming in with some short hop fairs now. That's a really good way to avoid the initial stab, as well as come in and get that extra bit of damage. Getting that pull down with that fair as well. This game is looking completely different. JaySon is really laying down the work on last week's champion.
Exactly. Finally able to get in with that grab. However, whoa, clear piercing right as JaySon touches the ground, almost eating another tipper.
It's where JaySon has really found a lot of his downfall was landing, but where he's able to come out on top was whenever he would force Cosmic Cosmos in the air. Despite that early counter, he wasn't really scared of it, and he ends up getting 2 well-placed up airs and taking 2 great stocks.
Yeah. It was a great turnaround and adaptation from JaySon in that second game.
So this is game 3. Cosmic Cosmos. Last week he just looked so untouchable, but JaySon is showing that he's able to go ahead and really understand the inner workings of this matchup.
Yeah, and that's what I love about JaySon. Every time I see him on here, he does such a good job of adapting to his opponent and then changing up his playstyle to where it's advantageous to him in that match.
Cosmic Cosmos opening with a bit of an advantage from a percent standpoint, and JaySon overshooting there gives Cosmic Cosmos plenty of time. But the early commitment on the F smash actually from Cosmic Cosmos lets JaySon get back in. And like we said, for Cosmic Cosmos to win this game, he needs to ensure that he's able to utilize his hitboxes in a way where he can keep JaySon out.
Yeah. That is definitely where Fox wants to be, in your face.
Oh. I think he auto-canceled really quickly on that dare. Was able to escape the pressure initially, but JaySon has a dare of his own, leads to the up smash, and Cosmic Cosmos down to his last stock. This is someone who I predicted getting second place tonight. Might be going to the loser's bracket a bit earlier than anyone had expected. JaySon, that bit of a stall with the shine allows him to throw off Cosmic Cosmos' timing. And you can see that Cosmic Cosmos, he feels almost desperate with his play. He's throwing out a lot of these options, and JaySon just isn't really falling for them. Up air comes out. JaySon hanging in there. Move must be a bit stale at this point. It's not getting the job done.
Finally able to test his feet on the ground, but it's going to get pierced into the ground and kicked off the stage once again. Of course, we're looking at an even game now. See, if, like you were talking about in the last game, if JaySon's able to keep Cosmos in the air and vice versa, if Cosmos is able to keep JaySon out, both are going to be looking at a really good position.
Shine Stall coming out again. JaySon is just putting on some nice damage. This game is very close. JaySon with a slight disadvantage, but again, spacing so perfectly around that side B. Cosmic Cosmos just is not finding the openings that he once had. But right there, JaySon going for the cross-up. Cosmic Cosmos not falling for it. He has some great stage positioning here. Not able to do much off of it. Doesn't get the up smash afterwards. Gives Cosmic Cosmos a chance to get back onto the stage.
Oh, almost getting the perfect shield into the up smash. Great stuff from JaySon. Finally bringing it in the last minutes of that game, right when it counted.
Wow. What a statement. Yeah. What a statement.
Someone we predicted in 2 losing to someone we didn't even put in the top 5. JaySon, not someone to be slept on.
JaySon's amazing, man.